Alright, this morning we are leaving camp and we're hitting the dirt, which is great. So final checks, going over everything, making sure it's tight before we get there and everything starts to rattle, plus our bones. So checking tyre pressures again to make sure they're fine before we hit the road. Already found that my left tyre is 6 psi different to my other side. So we'll check all that, get it all done before we leave, check our wheel nuts, check oils, everything. And we're hitting the fun stuff. The adventure is ahead of us.
After packing up camp, we hit the road and rolled onto the dirt. The landscape out here is absolutely beautiful, and it was not long until we came across our first roadside stop, Queen Victoria's Head. Now, we sure do love making some questionable shapes out of rocks here. Thankfully, we aren't the only ones to see this one. A few more bumps down the track, we also came across Cranky Man Rock. These quirky little rock formations are scattered all along the Gibb, and they definitely make the drive a little more interesting.
I reiterated this so much when we travelled with Mandy's family, so I'm not going to go on about it, but I'm travelling with cars that I don't know, a camper trailer that we literally bought 2 days before we left, so I just want to stop, check over everything, you know the deal. So that's our boring stuff that we're doing, then we're heading out of it. Exhibit A! That's why we do it. And I forgot to film it, but Mum's aerial was loose as well. So quickly tighten that up, quickly tighten this up. I just can't stress it enough. Get out, check your stuff, catch it early before it becomes an issue. Because give us the next 50 Ks, that would have round out, we would have lost it, and we don't have another one for the trip. So now we've found it early. I will actually have a better look at it once the camera's away and make sure I did that properly. And then we'll go from there.
Yes!
What he said.
That's right. Lock it in, Eddie.
We are the people of tomorrow. We stand together.
This was our first real day on the dirt. With a little over 70 Ks of red road ahead of us, we slowly made our way towards camp. It is amazing how the scenery is constantly changing, and even though we weren't rushing, there was something pretty special about just being out here and taking it all in. For Mum, she's never really done anything like this before. From dirt roads to little river crossings, this was all new to her. So we took it slow, letting her get a feel for the corrugations and learning how her car moves on the gravel, whilst also taking the time to soak in just how magical this landscape truly is.
How gorgeous is this scenery? We've just pulled up to this lookout. I'm sorry, we stuffed up and we took the wrong line.
Nothing like taking the tourist route, Ma.
I know. How bad was that?
The main road was right there.
More exciting, more exciting.
So we haven't seen the sign, but it must have a name. How gorgeous is this, overlooking all this landscape? Pretty cool. You can see parts of the road, see all the dust coming up, see the other travellers coming around. So gorgeous little spot, great to have pulled up for a little bit. Time to hit the road, try and find camp. The other couple that we tried were pretty busy, so fingers crossed we can find something a little bit more out of the way, but still close enough to get to, I believe it's Gorge at the next one. So fingers crossed, let's see how we go.
Got a two-tongue weight from my hairline to my backbone, and it's dragging me around, but I don't listen.
So I want you to come this way and super slowly. If I say stop, you've got to watch me and stop.
To my right, we're going down. you to my left, down to my right. We're going down.
She is erected.
So, first time on the dirt with the tub canopy, Mum. How do you think it fared?
Possibly brilliant. It's a shame there's so much dirt, but it is what it is.
Only 1,000 k's more.
Yay! I'll put everything in plastic bags, I think. So take the bag off.
If you have a great tip for trying to keep dust out of the tub setups, please can you let us know. I've done research on it, I've listened to other people doing it, and no one's ever had a foolproof system. But if you have something, please let us know. We've already got foam around the outsides, try to clog all that up. I hope one of you guys have a great tip that can help us out. She needs it. 1,000 k's more to go, she's going to love it. I just enjoyed this when she opened it. Maybe too much. So went through a couple of real shallow bits of water coming across. You couldn't say it's a river crossing, mate. It barely covered the tyre. But may have been gone through at a little bit of speed and flicked up some water or dust in a few sensors. So got ABS and traction control showing up on the big girl.
This one being the big girl, not our big girl.
Not our big girl.
What do we get to use for the first time?
Finally, before we left Victoria, we brought a code scanner. So we're going to see what that shows up, because in the manual it literally says take back to Toyota immediately. There's no Toyota near here, so we're in between Buckley's and none. Let's see what we can find, eh?
Do we know what we're doing? No. Will we try anyway? Yes.
It's the last chance we've got, mate. This is it. The funny part is I don't even know where to plug it in. So first you go to your trusty manual and you read it. Alrighty, here we go. OBD2 diagnostics. Turn off the ignition. Locate the vehicle 16-pin data plug. Done. Plug the scan tool connector into the DCL or DLC even. Turn the ignition on. Can be off or running. They're not on.
Of course they're not.
Press enter and confirm. Oh, here we go.
The vehicle has no fault codes.
And just like the mechanic I am, it's gone. Because they weren't even on.
Are you going to do your fire dance tonight, Mum?
No, I don't. What's a fire dance?
Go on. You know what it is.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, sweetheart. No, I am not.
Trying to find where to go, babe.
Yeah, just having a look around at different things. See what this map tells us. Have I found anything?
No.
No, not really. I'm surprised we've found some cracking free camps, but I just assumed this would be a lot more like Cape York, where it's sort of just free camps everywhere. It's not. They're pretty scarce. They're pretty full when you get to them because there's not that many. It's not about them just being free. It's about, like right now, we're next to this little river and it's unreal. You don't get that in the caravan park. You don't get a space to yourself in the caravan park. You're literally right on top of 10 people. This is what we do it for.
Bringing dogs along with you on the Gibb is not always easy. And with dogs not being allowed into many locations, we had to split the group up for this one. In the morning, Beau, Dad, Nicole and Adam made the trip out to Bell Gorge first to check it out. Track does have a couple of fun little water crossings, but they are totally worth it.
This is the deepest I've ever done.
Well done.
That looks beautiful.
Later that afternoon, Mum and I jumped back in the car with Bo and Nicole to head back out for our turn.
What if I got stuck and I didn't have a tow rope?
It did mean a bit of extra driving, but it actually worked out perfectly. The heat had dropped, and with all the crowds leaving for the evening, we almost had the place to ourselves.
Well, part 2 of Bell Gorge. Yes, that's right. Nick and I have been here this morning, and now we've bought the stragglers. So let's go and see if we can get all the way with Mum, how many piggyback rides it's going to take to get over the water, through the rocks, and just hope she doesn't pee on my back. All right, let's get into this one. I can't wait. I just know it is going to be so different than when we came a few hours ago, because the rock colour will all be changing, and maybe we'll even be here for the sunset.
We will be.
At this rate.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car.
We made it.
We made it.
It's worth it.
Worth it?
Worth it.
That's stunning. Look at that.
Yeah. And Tip's got sun on it.
All right. Better get back before dark.
Something like that. See how we go. Wish us luck.
Bell Gorge is one of those spots that really lives up to the hype. And even though it took a couple of trips to get everyone out there, we are so stoked to have been able to experience it in 2 completely different lightings. It is amazing to see how much the time of day can affect the colour of the rocks.
Hands, both.
Yeah.
They're yours.
We might swap out actually. She doesn't realise that the arms have to have black on them.
Alright, so
Comfortable here.
and this for it. That one there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you're a darling. Can you walk backward?
You want me to go back? I'm only walking through the mothers with you. Bring family on the Gibb, they reckon. You'll make heaps of memories, they reckon.
All right. What's your guesses, folks? How long did it take us to get out?
45 minutes.
48.
Nick?
35.
29 minutes and 4 seconds.
Wow.
I'm about to enter the Olympics.
We've officially made it back, and the last one's in the car park. Lucky we didn't need help out, I tell you. So anyway, wish us luck getting out of here. At least it should be a smooth ride. We'll have nobody pass us or anything.
What do you think, Ma?
Really was great. I really loved it. Actually, it was spectacular, to be honest. And anyone who can do it should give it a go and do it. Because it was magical. I loved it.
So I've just realised we're in the process of packing up to get out of this spot, but we've just had a cracking couple of days by this beautiful little stream just down there. Absolutely stunning. We use this as a base to head into Bell Gorge. Bell Gorge was absolutely spectacular. Great to get everyone in there. That's the first one that we've actually been able to get everybody to see it and all the way through. So really, really awesome. Fingers crossed we can do that with the next couple that are coming up. And today we're moving on. Not 100% sure just yet. It is pretty busy around, so it's one of those things when you try and free camp, you don't exactly have a plan and you can't just fit in everywhere. So we'll do our best to get into the one that we're heading to, but who knows, mate. We're pretty flexible, pretty easy. So we'll finish off the latest touches here and then let's go exploring. Unreal. How's that, old girl?
Not too bad at all. And I enjoyed it as well. In case you want.
She loved it?
Yeah. Check it out. Say hello.
Hello, Bob. Throwing out our rubbish finally. I will admit though, something that we've done because of travelling in a group and having a home base was we did a whole massive cook up. So we got rid of all those plastic containers that have the mince and the chicken and everything. So that's really, really helped. But it's a treat to finally see a tip after nearly 2 weeks.
That was fun. That was fun.
All done and dusted, eh? Who knew? Seeing a tip would have been exciting. Alright, now a kilometre down the road we've got our first little general store. So let's go and see what the prices are like. I think a few people didn't bring enough snacks for how slow we're going.
A few moments later.
Alright, we didn't get anything, but the prices weren't too bad.
Not considering where we are.
No, like a tin of coffee, like just our Bogan dust, was $35, $7 for a loaf of bread. I think the fuel was $2.85. It wasn't bad. Considering where we are, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. And what we'd heard.
Yeah, 100%. We've heard people mention, I think it was Elnick. That's how we actually knew about the tip and bread. And then they said like there was a place that was $20 for a loaf of bread. So $7, not too bad. Helps that little community.
Clarifying, we're not sure where that $20 loaf of bread was.
No, we're not throwing shade at them or anything like that they've stuffed up.
No.
It's just, we were just shocked at
that
the prices.
That is probably to come, but...
Yeah, that's probably in the middle of the Gibb or something.
But yeah, not too bad there. Didn't actually need anything, so didn't get anything, but good to know.
Family did buy bread. That's how we know it was $7.
Yep.
And we did contemplate Bogan dust because apparently we're going through it pretty quickly to tolerate each other.
Anyway, I'm not sure where we're going now. I'll have to try and find which camp we're heading to.
Again, it's free camp. Whether we get a spot or not, we're not 100% sure. We're just winging it. See how we go.
We're also not very get up and going very quickly kind of people, so a lot of the good spots are probably taken already.
Yeah, we ended up sitting around the fire this morning there for a bit. It's lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you soon.
After a couple of more hours bumping along the corrugations, it soon became clear that every good free camp we passed was already taken. So we made the call to push on towards Mount Barnett Station. But before we made it there, we spotted a little turnoff and couldn't resist making a quick detour into Galvans Gorge.
Well, we've just pulled into Galvans Gorge.
Good job.
I remembered it, mate. I know. I appreciate you being proud of me, Dal. So, nothing says no dogs. On all our maps it's saying no national park. So, we've got Toons with us. I think she's on screen there. So, let's go and explore, see what we can find in here as a whole unit this time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
How are you?
G'day.
Always I remember your bad dress and how you turned my mind completely into such a mess. So easily. And it really came as no surprise. You look beyond comparing every time that I came close.
So it's coming on.
Got it.
I always do that, and I know it. If I could only be some kind of poet, if I could have my way with words, if only for a day, I would tell you what I feel so you know it. 'Cause I would know just what to say.
Luna's like, I want to turn up in the netball.
Well, that one was pretty good. Quite level and easy to get through until the very end. It's a little bit rocky, but pretty cool. Nice one. There was lots of kids there, so we didn't really film much.
Yeah, that was...
Stay out of the way. We don't like doing that kind of thing, so sorry about that. But yeah.
No, really awesome. Got Mum in there nicely. Everyone was able to do it, plus the doggos.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool. And they had a beautiful little spot to swim.
Yep.
It was awesome. Awesome for them to cool off.
But
yeah,
pretty good. But now we're on our way to Mount
Barnett, which is like a roadhouse, I believe. Yeah, closest camp we can get, and another gorge. So who knows? Let's go and see what's ahead of us.
Because who knows, really?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue, to be honest. I'm just loving it. I'm loving not knowing. I really enjoy not knowing what's around the corner.
Turning to Mount Barnett Roadhouse,
Alrighty, we are topped up with fuel, water.
Yep.
We got our pass.
Yep.
Yep. And we're on our way to the Manning campground.
Our first campground that we had to pay for wasn't too bad. I think it was $50 for the first night, $80 if you stayed the two. I don't know about after that.
Yeah.
Not sure if we'll have to extend for the oldies, whether they'll give this one a go. But you sort of stay here and then it's the gateway to this hike.
Yep, down to the Manning Gorge. So we'll see.
Looking forward to it.
5k hike, so.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair.
my deepest water crossing.
Now it's pick your own adventure.
Now it's hold on to your teeth while I crawl through the mud.
So cold, my face fogged up the lens on the camera.
I didn't do it.
What do you want? You've got yogurt all over your mouth. Stop moving.
Where are we?
It's alright.
I didn't think you'd know. We're at Gorge. Maddie got nervous, so we're hiding in this little hut because there's people around.
Thank you so much for coming along on this amazing adventure with us. You are an absolute bloody legend, and we will catch you next week on the Gibb River Road.